Hi Aries, welcome back. Don't forget to click on that like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment because it does help the channel grow. If you're new here or if you're a cross watcher, just know that this is an all Aries channel. Remember guys that this is a general reading, so do take what resonates with you, leave the rest for somebody else. Spirit gives a clear, concise message here for Aries. See what we got here. Eight of Cups is the first one. So we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, Knight of Swords, and the Justice in reverse. So somebody might be having a very difficult time from moving away or distancing themselves from something emotional, okay? It's like they're being bound or controlled by their emotions, or it could be the emotions of other people. There is a level of unfairness here. Somebody is trying to get some kind of momentum going. Somebody's trying to get something going. Somebody's trying to push something forward. And it's something that could be illegal. Somebody wants to make something illegal happen. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups here. So, Aries, what I'm getting is you walked away from somebody. And it was difficult. It wasn't an easy thing to do, but you walked away regardless. I see this big shift here. You probably went through some kind of hardship or a period where you were in debt or you just didn't have money to pay the bills, or, you went through a very hard shift here. But you're turning all that around. I'm hearing like you're recovering. You maybe finances is getting better. Emotionally, you're getting better. But you still have somebody around you who's very jealous of you. And this person is holding back their emotions. This is somebody who can be really mean. This is it's coming out as an older woman. So an older person than yourself. Doesn't have to be a woman, right? And I feel very strongly that this person is trying to like trap you into something or put your name on something that's illegal. The reason why this person is doing this, they want to get you tied up into something, Aries, is because this person does not want to take accountability for something. So they have to point the finger at you. This person is extremely determined to get this done. And it's unfair. Very unfair. But they want to get it done because they do not want to take accountability here. There's something going on in this person's energy, or this person has done something that they don't want to take accountability for. So it's like they're trying to confuse people or confuse the justice system about you. And it's because of something that they did out of weakness. And it's something to do with why this person, or it has something to do with how this person reacted to feeling insecure. Or they felt like they didn't have any power. They felt like they were powerless in something, so they did something wrong. So what I'm hearing is that this person is the one who did something illegal. But they want to throw the blame on you. And there is a level of jealousy coming from this person. So they reacted poorly. They did something they shouldn't have done. They don't want to take accountability, but they expect you to take accountability for some false accusations. For one of you, you had an argument with this person. For another one of you, this person holds a lot of resentment against you. Has nothing to do with an argument, okay? But this person has some kind of resentment against you. And I see here that this person has tried their best to get you trapped in your head. Like they have tried to get into your head so they could trap you and like make you think wrong or make you see the world wrong or see a situation wrong, because they wanted to make sure that they can confine you, but without having to actually physically confine you. So they wanted to do it by controlling your mental state, right? I'm hearing it didn't work. It didn't work. I'm hearing it didn't work. Actually, I'm hearing that you walked away. You walked away. You said, F this. I need to find my peace. I'm going to move ahead. And that's exactly what you did. You caught on that this person was coming at you with trouble. You felt it. You knew it. You saw it. That's why you walked away. I'm hearing that this person is going to end up self-sabotaging themselves because you walked away, because you're not going to have anything to do with this. So how can they blame you if you're not there? You know what I'm saying? If you have an alibi, how can they blame you for anything? And you know what? You actually saved yourself by walking away. As soon as you saw that this person was toxic, this person was a karmic, you walked away and you actually saved yourself. You have no idea what you have saved yourself from, because this person was going to have you locked up. They were going to have you taking the blame for something. Tell me more. I'm just curious. Yes, you saved yourself. For one of you, this might have something to do with you and this person's egos clashing with each other. For another one of you, or for both of you, this person, since you've been gone, like, things are not turning out so good. Their quality of their work has gone down enormously. So I feel very strongly, with that being said, that this could be a job-related situation, or this was a partnership where this person was depending on your skills and what you brought to the table to pull something off. And now that you're not there, this person is realizing that their work is SHIT, like their work is not good at all, and they're losing out financially. It's like they did not plan ahead. They did not see that coming. So they're getting the same result. So in other words, if they had gotten you stuck in some kind of situation with the law, and say, let's just say you got locked up, because it's not necessarily saying you were going to get locked up, okay? But let's just say you got locked up. If you had gotten locked up, this would have been the same outcome. So they're getting the same outcome regardless of whether you got tied up into some kind of illegal situation or not, because it was meant for them to go through this. You know what else, Aries? I'm also hearing that nobody else wants to come in and collaborate with this person. Nobody else wants to work with this person. Nobody wants to be on this person's team. They're like on an island all alone by themselves. And they're having to face the reality that they don't have the skills that they thought they did. They had this huge ego thinking, they were on top of things, only to find out they don't have the skills that they need to be able to do this on their own. Whatever this is, there's something here that this person is doing, or something that the two of you have been working on, where this person thought it was all about them and they were doing everything. And they were doing everything right, and they're the reason why they were having some kind of success, only to find out the only reason why they were having success was because you were standing there with them. Talk about biting the hand that feeds you. That's what I'm hearing. That's what this person was doing. They were biting the hand that fed them, and they didn't even realize it because their ego would not let them realize it, because their ego was telling them that they were the man or they were the woman, they were the ones that were getting things done, when in reality they would have never got as far as they ever did without you. Yeah, they would have never gotten to that point, to the point of success that they did have, if it wasn't for you. But this person doesn't want to see it. They don't want to like look at it. They don't want to recognize it. They don't want to acknowledge it. They don't want nothing. They don't want it's like it doesn't exist. So this person is doing something, and they're doing something really sloppy. It's weird, but I am hearing that this person's going to get themselves stuck in some kind of legal situation themselves, because they are screwing up. Plus, they don't have nobody to blame now. With you being gone, this person doesn't have somebody to blame, somebody to point the finger to. So when you were there, this person was doing something because they know that they don't have the skills to do something. They were doing something sloppy, or they were taking some kind of shortcuts that they shouldn't have been taking. They did something that they weren't supposed to do, something that could get them in a lot of trouble. And this person doesn't want to accept the fact that this person needs to go back to school for whatever this is. Or they need to go back to the drawing board. Or they need to go back and get some more training, whatever this is. But they don't want to acknowledge that. And that's why nobody wants to work with them. Another thing I'm getting is that they're getting their feelings hurt, or they're getting upset because they feel like they're not getting recognition. So I guess I guess nobody has gone up to this person and said, "Hey, you do some crappy work, don't you?" I guess, what kind of recognition are they expecting? But they're expecting, like, some kind of good feedback. They're expecting, something like that, and they're not getting it, and they're scratching their head, and they're wondering, like, what the heck? Nothing is working out. And they don't realize that it's like they see their work. I mean, come on. This person sees their work. They see what they're doing. They see that they're doing a sloppy job. They see that they don't have the skills. It's kind of like somebody around this person, their whole life has clapped for them, even when they did crazy, stupid stuff, or even when they did dumb stuff. Somebody was clapping for this person, making this person think that they were just so wonderful, and everything that they did was so wonderful. And this person is now out into the world, and I'm assuming is an adult. Looks like they're an adult. Looks like they're an older person here, possibly like 40 years, 35 to 40 years or plus, right? So yes, they're an older person, and here they are in the world, and nobody's clapping for them, and they're like, what is going on? And they don't realize whoever was clapping for them did not do them any justice. They actually inflated their ego. It's actually a weird, cruel joke if you think about it. And I think a lot of parents do this to their kids. Because I think it was this person's parent, obviously. Because when you think about it, it's like somebody comes to you and says, "Oh, look, I wrote this song." You're like, "Oh my God, it's wonderful. It's the best song in the world." And then that person goes out and goes and gets on America's Got Talent, and they're over there and everybody's boo, and they're like, "Oh, F you. My mama says I'm good." Y'all have seen those before? And everybody's like, "What the heck are you singing? What is that?" "Oh, everybody tells me I'm good." Who tells you you're good? I've even heard the judges ask them, who has told you that you're good? "Oh, my friends and my mom and dad." And, well, people have been lying to you, and the judges have told them that. Because some of them, they don't take rejection very well. They want to fight and say, "Oh no," and for some reason they think if they fight, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? On America's Got Talent, some of them want to fight. And it's like, That's kind of like what this person is doing, you know? They got people watching what they're doing, and they're doing crappy work, and they're upset because they're not clapping for them. They're not getting that recognition. But nobody has actually walked up to this person and told them, "Hey, you're doing a crappy job. You know what you're doing is mediocre. It's not good." You know, nobody has had the nerve to go and tell this person. So what I'm hearing is that this person is blaming you. That's what I'm hearing. It's your fault. So what I'm hearing is that you are this person's scapegoat. Anything that goes wrong in their life, Aries, it's your fault. You're their scapegoat. You're their you're the reason why they don't have the skills. You're the reason why they don't put themselves out there. You're the reason why they don't take training to be very serious. It's like it's as illogical as all of that sounds. This is what that person's doing. And I feel what's going on here is while that person is going through all of that, you are over here following your dreams. You're making your dreams work. Like, or you're pursuing your dreams over here. You could be doing something that has to deal with some kind of creativity, but does not have to be, okay? But it could be. I think that's coming out more as confirmation, okay? Maybe you are writing songs. I don't. That's something that popped in my head. Writing songs. So maybe you're doing something musically. You definitely live in a house where you have plants. Maybe animals, like maybe birds or aquarium type animals, or animals that are in an aquarium, like a lizard, turtle, maybe fish, right? You might have cats, but you definitely have plants. So I'm seeing here where you are surrounded by plants. Something about plants stirs your creativity. That might be confirmation for somebody here. I see you as being very resilient, and you are following your heart here. I'm seeing you like following your heart, and it's you have the universe's support. You have the universe here to help you. I'm also seeing you defend or protect your work. Whatever it is that you're doing, Aries, it's definitely something where it looks like you are protecting your own achievements. Like maybe if you have awards, right? And you have those awards, you have little trophies or whatever it is, you're protecting it. But it's more than that. It's like you're protecting your skills. You're protecting your creativity. You're having to. There's something here where you're having to do that, because if you don't, this person would definitely come in and try to swoop up and take it away from you. But it's like you don't even know why you're doing this. I think you're working on instincts. Seriously, because I think you're working on instincts, or like you don't really realize what you have saved yourself from. You don't really realize that this person wants to take away what you have accumulated. But I'm talking about more like skills, not really objects. This could also be like you're defending your own path. Yeah, that's another thing that's coming to mind. Oh yeah, this person would expect you to like give them everything that you've worked for. So, yeah, it could be material things too. It is coming out. So, it could be material things as well, but it's more of like you protecting where you've been or your achievements. Or it could be your values. Yours and this person's values are so different. It's like night and day. That's what I'm hearing. The two of you are not on the same page. You have never been on the same page. Y'all have like nothing in common. I don't even know how y'all ended up together. That's why I think maybe this might be job related. Because I'm hearing like the two of you are total opposites in every way. Total opposites. This person is a leash while you're very independent. You have a very unique way of seeing the world. You have your own path. You have your own unique way of upholding your morals, your ethics, your integrity. You know what I'm saying? Like you have your own way of doing things. Not necessarily wrong. Actually, I see them as being more right than wrong. Sometimes in society we do things and they're wrong, but because the majority of the people in the society agree with it, we tend to think that it's right, even when it's wrong. You see what I'm saying? So I'm hearing like you pretty much do your own thing. You find your own path that feels comfortable for you, that fits with your personality, with who you are as a person. And that's the path that you take. And that's the path that you are protecting. No matter what society's doing, no matter what this person's doing or anybody else. This could be a sibling for one of you. So it's either work related or a sibling. Or somebody who was a sibling, like a sibling, right? Because I also see here that you have some bad memories with this person in the past. And it looks like you're like collecting all these bad memories and thinking of all the things that this person has done to you. Maybe you're not doing it on purpose, but your brain automatically does it for you. Like our brains automatically file, put everything in a file. So when you remember one thing, it usually leads to another thing, right? So what I'm hearing is that you're like looking back and realizing, and it's like it's popping into your head and you're realizing all the bad things that this person has done to you, all the bad situations this person has put you through. And it's like one memory is leading to another memory. To the point where I don't see this person ever being part of your life again. I don't see you ever letting this person be a part of your life again. They have screwed up. But you got away before they could do their final finale. You got away from them before they could do the final burn on you. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. The final burn. And the final burn was to make sure that you were very unstable, financially destitute. They wanted to make sure that you were just like completely lost financially, codependent, or, running around with your hand out begging people for help. That's what they wanted. And instead of getting that, they get you going off and rebuilding for yourself. Yeah, this person has done some bad things to you. I think what happened here, Aries, is you're so forgiving, or well, yes. Oh, I think you're over forgiving. First of all, I'm gonna say that. But I don't. But not only that. Ooh, this person doesn't want me to talk. They're making me stutter. But not only that. But I feel like what happened here is that you forgave and forget. And you took that literally. Like literally forgive and forget, and you forgot it and moved on because you wanted to give this person the benefit of the doubt, even though this person never deserved that from you. Never. Now you are healing, and I see you protecting this process. It's like you are very aware that you need time to heal. You're very aware that you need to take a break. You might need to, maybe, yeah, it's more like take a break. Like, you need to take a break. Because if you allow this person, they will cause you to burn out. A star, even stars burn out. And I feel like that's what's going on here. I feel like you're the star here. And that's why this person was trying to burn your light. Make your light burn out. So this person has been having you do more than your share of things, and they've been profiting off of you. And then because they can't control you, then they wanted to destroy you. I'm seeing healing being done here. So something about bad memories in the past, you're healing from that. You're also coming out as a star. Okay. Yeah, that star quality. That's what I'm hearing. You have the star quality. Ooh, and the King of Swords is coming out. Aries, this could be something that this person has been worried about you speaking up and saying some kind of truth about something that they've been doing. Because it looks like as you heal, the more truth is going to come out of your mouth. The more truth you're going to see, of course, and then it's going to come out of your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. That could be very well what this person has been worried about. This person has been worried about you leveling up, and that's exactly what you're doing. You're leveling up, and you have good karma here. Something that you shouldn't have to protect, but you do feel like you have to protect it against this person. Anyways, Aries, congratulations. Keep going, okay? I just want you to know, keep going. You're on the right track. That's what I'm hearing. You have the universe's approval here with whatever it is that you're working on. It's for you. What's meant for you cannot be taken away from you. That's what I'm hearing. I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. This person's not winning. They just think that they're winning. Or they're trying to. Catch me in the next one, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're still here, we're going to do shopping with Ninja. And that's what I'm going to do right now. We're going to start off. Apparently, they want us to show products, so we are. That's what I'm going to do. Pringles is the first one. So while you're over here watching the movies, you can, watching the movies, or when you're watching movies, or when you're listening to tarot, you can eat some Pringles. I'm also going to show you the Jackery, which I highly approve. I also have another one that's 1,000 watts. This one is only about 100 watts. This one I carry in my purse. I love this one. It's the best one I ever got. I actually got that one last year for Black Friday, and I got a really good deal on it. I just can't remember how much I paid for it, but I do remember it was a good deal. That's what I do remember. And then we're going to do the Bic lighters for your candles, okay? Especially if you live in an area where your electricity runs out. And somebody was saying about toothpaste. I'm going to show AIM because this is the one I like. It's multi-benefit toothpaste. And that's it for today, guys. I'm going to do more later on. I will be starting to suggest more stuff at the end of the videos with Shopping with Ninja. Alright, guys. Catch me in the next one. If you don't know what I'm doing, it's those little attachments at the bottom of the video when it's in your feed. I noticed that a lot of the other readers are doing like candles and tarot cards and things like that, right? Well, since they're already doing those things, I figured, okay, I'm just going to do groceries more likely, and other things since I noticed that a lot of them are doing that. And what happens is when you shop through those links, we get like a little commission, which is like It's very small. I don't know how much it is actually. This is the first time I've ever started doing this, so I really don't know how it works. But what I've heard is like I get a couple of pennies out of it for suggesting it, but it all adds up. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, because when you think about it, when you go to Walmart and you're short, even if you're short $1, they won't let you walk out without paying that extra dollar, right? So everything adds up. Anyways, guys, God bless. Have a good day. Catch me in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye, guys.